Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Gunnar Diamond. Welcome you to the final part of the preliminaries for the World Cup Nations qualifying tournament. We're in Paris. We're going to be doing some stuff with teams from different World Cups and all that. So, of course, the guy who did the one World Cup fact for every nation competing did it, and there were 80 nations competing. And so I decided to do four tournaments of 20. I could have done five of 16, five times 16, and then just had the top six in each one, and then a seventh place would move on. But I decided to do it four times 20 and make it the top eight from each thing gets the 32 team tournament of champions, if you will. So the fact of the matter is that I got the 80 nations and their best team, and from the World Cup facts and all that. We've already done 60 countries. We already know 24 countries who've gone in. They are in alphabetical order in a sense. 1982 Algeria, 1986 Argentina, 2006 Australia, 2018 Belgium, 94 Bolivia, 70 Brazil, 22 Canada, yay, 2014 Colombia, 2018 Croatia, 86 Denmark, 66 England, 54 Hungary, 90 Ireland, 70 Israel, 82 Italy, 22 Nihon, 22 Morocco, 66 North Korea, 82 Northern Ireland, 66 Portugal, 94 Romania, 2002 Senegal, 2018 Serbia, and 1950 Uruguay. There'll be 20 nations going toe to toe. So, all right, here we go. First off is from 1958. Everything just likes to swim. Yeah, so the two teams from 1958. When we Brazil, I know Pele. Sweden 1958. Yeah, Sweden 1958 because, they lost in the World Cup on home turf to Pele. And Wales, their best moment, 1958. 1974, I believe Haiti and Zaire, that was their first and only trip. I could have done East Germany too, but I'm like, nah. Who else in 1974? Congo, yep. Or Zaire, whatever you want to call it. Haiti, yep. They even scored a goal against Dino Soft, which is not so easy to do. Polska, their best team was 1974. Holland, total football. And of course, I think I said Germany, right? Did I say Germany 1974? I did say Germany 74. Germany, Germany. And 1998. 98. France. Iran. Well, it was their only trip. They beat the United States. Well, that game was set up on purpose. Norway, their best moment was 1998, I guess. Nigeria and Jamaica. '10. All these countries from 2010. Yeah, 8 countries from 2010. Well, that's the best I could do. And I think that was all right. Yeah, 2010. I would say Italy, but I'm wrong. Ghana, who would have been the first African team to make the semifinals, but they screwed up against Uruguay. Belgium. Spain, 2010, when Spain finally got rid of their overachieving status. South Africa, Slovenia, and Slovakia. The best moments around. Slovakia with the trip to the knockout stages somehow, even though they're a winter hockey country, if you will. South Africa hosting Bafana, and should have been there, but they were the first host nation to falter and not qualify. Paraguay, Cote d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast, and New Zealand, who shocked a lot of people by how good their performance was. 20 countries. All right, everything's set. Let's do it. All right. World Cup Nations qualifying Group D. Whatever. Preliminary round. We got the 98 Nigerians versus the 58 Swedes. That should be an interesting matchup. 2010 South Africa, Bafana will take on Ivory Coast. Ooh, Battle of Africa. Okay. 1998 Iran takes on 2010 Slovakia. I might make my move. I'm not really looking for. I'm going to make my one move per round and put Iran against Sweden and Nigeria versus Slovakia. And it's. Woo! Wow. 74 Zaire takes on 74 Haiti. One of those countries will be going to the Sweet 16. I could have used my thing. Yeah, so Africa's got two Battle of Africas. So we'll see two African teams in the Sweet 16, guaranteed. Nigeria versus Slovakia. 1-1 tie. Okay. Sweden beating Iran 2-1. Iran did score a goal. Ivory Coast winning 2-0. Oh boy. And Haiti winning 3-1. Sanan, the guy who scored the goal against Slav with the hat trick. Haiti up 3-1 on Zaire, and they crushed Congo. Congo, Zaire, whatever they call it. So Haiti's in the Sweet 16, thanks to Sanan's 5 goals in 2 games. Ivory Coast beat South Africa, ruining Bafana's chances to qualify. Nigeria crushes Slovakia in defined powder in Slovakia. Man, Slovakia thought they had home field. And Sweden crushing Iran in defined powder. And those guys out. All right. So now we go to the draw for the Sweet 16. Ivory Coast, they will take on Ghana. So again, Africa Battle Royale, getting an African team to the final 8, and specifically in the tournament. I actually should check. Let's see. So North America, South America. Sorry, Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania. And let's see. Morocco's Africa, Brazil, Ireland, Nihon, Israel's Europe, right? Yes, Israel's Europe, technically. Australia's Asia, Oceania. Canada is North America. Argentina, Italia, Croatia, Algeria. Belgium, Denmark, Serbia, and Northern Ireland. Portugal, Uruguay. England, Senegal. Colombia. Romania, North Korea, Bolivia. So we have 6, 9, 12. That's 12. 12. So we only have one team from North America right now in the tournament. That's right now. South America's got 5, Europe's got 12, Africa's got 3, Asia Oceania has 3. Yeah, I can't believe it. America. Well, the US tried and qualified and failed. Mexico tried and failed. Who else do we have? I don't know. 1958 Sweden gets 1998 Norway. Okay, a Nordic battle. 2010 Slovenia takes on 1998 France. Oh boy, they're fucked. 74 Holland Total Football gets 2010 New Zealand. Oh boy. 1958 Wales gets 1998 Nigeria. 50-50. That might be my switcher. 74 Deutschland takes on 74 Haiti. Oh, poor Haiti. 2010 Spain. Haiti would count for North America because it is part of North America. Spain takes on 98 Jamaica. Oh boy. And Polska takes on Paraguay. That's kind of a 50-50. Yeah, Wales, Nigeria. I do my one per switch, but what would I switch? I probably wouldn't switch anyone. Honestly, I wouldn't switch anyone. Wales, Nigeria is 50-50. Okay, we'll keep it. Keep it as is. All right, Ivory Coast, Ghana. Ghana with a 2-0 win over Ivory Coast. Good job by them. Yawn. Sweden, Norway. Sweden winning 3-0. Led home with a pair of goals. France beating Slovenia only 2-1. They were down 1-0. Holland winning 2-0, not crushing New Zealand. Wales beating Nigeria 1-0. West Germany only winning 2-0. Spain crushing Jamaica in defined powder 3-0. And Polska putting Paraguay on the edge 3-0. See, Sweden up 3-0. They tie 1-1 with Norway. Fuck Norway up. And get themselves into the tournament. So the 58 Swedes are in, but we don't know what position they're in. They're not because top 8 you're given a spot. Poland. They lose 3-1. Thank God that Georgi scored for Poland because that would have put a penalty with Paraguay. And who knows, maybe Poland would have screwed up. But no, Paraguay. So, wait, who made it? Sweden in, Poland in, Spain crushed Jamaica in the fine powder 4-0. So, Spain. So that's the 15th European country. Because the amount of European countries matters too, because it depends on the 8 groups and all that. Everything else is like 2-0 and all that. Ghana up 2-0 on Ivory Coast. We do know that an African nation will move on, and they'll be the 4th African nation out of 32. All right. Ghana, Ivory Coast. Ghana up by 2 at the half. It is 3-1 Ghana. 10 minutes to the end. Oh yeah, Ghana's crushing Ivory Coast's power. Ghana, maybe one team that should have went to the World Cup semifinals, failed miserably. But now in this chance, they got another chance. As soon as the ball gets goal kick. Who we have for Romanek? They're just killing the clock on Ivory Coast. All right. We'll kick it again. Now that's just playing 50. And then, I will shoot. In the match. 3-1 was your final score. Yaya Toure scored for Ghana. For Ivory Coast. Ghana, Asamoah, Boateng, and Jean. Which is weird because, Quadro Asamoah, there's a man named Asamoah Jean. That's weird. Anyway, big win for Ghana. All right, France leading 2-1 on Slovenia. Well, Holland's up 2-0 on the Kiwis. Will it be another European powerhouse in the next round? Do I like New Zealand's chances? Maybe 10 minutes to the end? Nope, that's it. New Zealand is... Kiwis are gone, and total football will move on to the final 32. And the match? 1-0. The only goal was scored by Johan Cruyff, the Cruyff's turn. For Cruyff's sakes. Germany beating Haiti 2-0 after one thing. They had to Haiti. And all that. End of the half, it is no score, surprisingly. About 10 minutes. It's 1-0 Haiti. Haiti's up 1-0 on Germany. This could be amazing. This could be a comeback. Remember, Haiti's improved. Germany's in, but wait. What am I thinking? What are you doing there? Oh, I have to move on. Dessert, yellow card. Haiti. I don't know if they're going to get the ball back. Probably won't. They're going to pass it. Haiti wins 1-0. No shots on target. Was it a deflection? An own goal by Bonhoff. Yeah, Germany didn't even shoot on target. I think they purposely made Haiti looked like bad ways. So that's it. France up 2-1 on Slovenia. That's a European country, and Nigeria, Wales is not. So France, Slovenia. The Battle of Europe. France will be up 1-0 on Slovenia on home turf. Okay, I'll trust this ball in 10 minutes. I'll kick. Lots of yellow cards for Slovenia. 98 points for a win. What is it? Wales? Shoot, I forgot who this is. Me too. Sorry, call at 16 minutes. Oops. Oh, sorry, that was not what I meant. Oh well. Yeah, France beats. That was the wrong button. I can't stop it now. France 1 goal. That was Thierry Henry scoring the winning goal. Nigeria and Wales. Well, North America knows they've only got one team. Asia and Oceania has 3. South America has 5. And Europe will either have 18 or 17. They have 17. So we don't know how many African teams we have. I have 4. Wales up 1-0 in Nigeria. But will Africa get themselves a 5th country? The situation is this kind of. So what will happen is that groups A to H will only have one South American or Asia/Oceania team. So it'll be set up. So groups A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yeah, all 8 groups will have either a South American team or an Asia/Oceania team, but no 2 South American teams in the same group, and no 2 Oceania groups, or no 2 of the mixture. It has to be 1. They'll be set in stone. All right, Nigeria, Wales. We'll see if Africa gets a 5th nation. They might. Oh, Wales just scored. Damn. And then Nigeria had just scored the winning goal. It's big for Nigeria. Okay, 5th African nation to qualify. And tie South America for the 2nd most. I'll just say out for Aruma. They need something. Don Charles. Yeah, Africa's been 4. Algeria, Ghana, Senegal, and Morocco. South America's got 5 nations. Asia and Oceania will have 3. Well, that's the end of that chapter. Europe will have 18 nations in this championship. Actually, oh shoot, the numbers are wrong. Are they wrong? Yeah, that was wrong. Oh, I got 31 nations. Whoopsies. Charles in charge. I will go to the auto. Oops. Nope. Oops. Sorry. Fuck. I fucked up. I wasn't supposed to do that. That was supposed to be done. I was trying to stop it because it's like we all know. Did I screw up? Okay, so gotta figure out Wales went 3-1. John Charles put up the hat trick. Oliseh put the penalty up, but Wales put the hat trick. We have to figure out how many non-European countries are in. Morocco, Nihon, Australia, Canada in pool 1. And then must be Africa, Asia, Argentina made it in without the help. Maybe it's just 6 now. I think I may have screwed up. Right. But yeah, so Argentina and Algeria are the only ones in B who are not European. Morocco, Japan, Australia, Canada. So that's 4, and then 2. Group C. We've got Uruguay, Senegal, Colombia, North Korea, and Bolivia. So you have 5. 5 in Group C not being European. So that makes 11. So that makes 4, 2, 5. So that makes 11. Ghana 12. Well, yeah, Ghana 12. So it's 20. So it's 9. Why did I 14? Why did I count 14? Okay, so Morocco. Let's see. Morocco, Algeria, Senegal, and Ghana. So that's 4. So Africa, that's correct. South America has Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, Bolivia, and that's all. Why didn't I count 4? Oh, no, I am wrong. Brazil. How did I fuck up and not put Brazil in? Okay, no. That's right. So that means 12, 13, 13. 7 European. So that's 13. So it's 19 European squads. Yeah, like Brazil. It's like, I only see 4. Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, and Bolivia. So it's 19 European squads. Yep, so there's 3, 9, 12, 19 European nations. So Europe gets 19 teams in 8 groups. So there will be 2 European teams per group and 3 groups that will have 3 Europeans. All right, so Ghana, Sweden, France, Holland, Wales, West Germany, Spain, and Poland. But they will have to play for positioning because it does determine what draws they get. You got Polska versus Spain. Okay. Ghana versus Sweden. That might be 50-50. Holland will take on France. Oh, that's a good one. Wales takes on West Germany. So Holland, France. That's. I do have the power to switch one, but I don't do it for the quarters, semis, and finals. You're on your own. Poland, Spain. Spain. And Spain only wins 1-0, so Poland at least only lost 1-0 on home turf. Ghana beat Sweden by 2. Holland and France tie. There was an own goal and a red card for Laurent Blanc, so that's good for the Dutch. And Germany only beat Wales 1-0. Pool 6. Spain beats Poland 2-0. Ghana beats Sweden 3-1. Holland crushes France 3-0. Well, come on. And Germany and Wales tie 1-1. So let's see. Poland got third. Sweden got second. France took the championship, and 58 Wales took 4th. So Wales will technically take 8th. Yeah, Wales will take 8th because they were the worst of the countries. Poland will take 7th. Sweden will take 6th, and France will take 5th. Due to the fact that, yeah, the 98 French. I know they lost by 3. They should technically be the worst, and the 58 Welsh should get applied, but they didn't make it through. Final four, Germany takes on Holland, of course, and Ghana will take on Spain, of course. So you have the 74 and 2010 finals matched up. It was random. I didn't touch it. And quickly, we have Spain and Holland winning. Spain crashing at 3-0, 3-1, and then Holland 0-0 tie, but they won at home. So they got revenge on those guys. So, thanks to Germany winning the championship in 74, and Ghana did not. Germany will be third. Ghana will be fourth. That's not half bad. Who will win? 74 Dutch or 2010 Spain? I know who I'm picking. It's a tie. Penalty kicks, and the Dutch win. Well, Sergio Ramos screwed himself over with a red card. So the 74 Dutch are the D group champions. Spain takes second. So, yeah, Holland, Spain, Germany. So, yeah, Portugal surprised everyone in Group C. Argentina, Hungary, kind of surprised, with Brazil falling flat. All right, so, yeah, so we have 19. So, what's going to happen is, I'm looking at the numbers. So, each one of the 8 groups will have either a South American team or an Asia/Oceania team. And I burp. They have 5 plus 3 is 8, right? Yeah. I almost went for Africa, Asia, Oceania, and North America. Make those 8, and then they make sure that each one has either a North American team. Well, Canada's the only North American representative. 4 African teams in Asia, Oceania. But 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3. So North America. So yeah. So there's going to be one. Every group's going to have a South American or an Asia/Oceania team in their thing. And 5 groups will have that plus either an African or a North American team. In essence, that means that of the 8 groups, 3 groups will have 3 European teams. Each group will have 2 European teams, and 3 will have 3, and that's the maximum. And based on how they did and all that determines things and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna when I do the draw, I have to probably do something drastic and all that. Yep. So there'll be more to come later on. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.